The British coastal resort of Blackpool is one of Europe's great destinations, boasting excellent entertainment options, superb natural landscape, and an outstanding food scene. Located on the Irish sea coast of England, it is known for its Pleasure Beach, an old-school amusement park with vintage wooden roller coasters and other fun rides. With an abundance of award-winning attractions, Blackpool has something for everyone. Before we get into the top 10 things to do in Blackpool, we've included links in the description to various discount codes and links to resources of things to do, so make sure you check those out. At number 10 is Sea Life Blackpool. Home to a wonderful variety of aquatic animals, Sea Life Blackpool is the perfect destination for a family day out. Discover an amazing collection of sea creatures, and head to the interactive rock pools for one of the many hands-on experiences. See and touch live sea creatures like starfish, crabs, anemone, and more. Then learn about native creatures on the shorelines of the Northwest. There are daily talks, behind-the-scenes tours, and you can even watch live feedings at this great attraction for all the family. Number 9 is Blackpool Pleasure Beach. First founded in 1896, Blackpool Pleasure Beach is undoubtedly one of Britain's favorite seafront amusement parks. Spend the day screaming on white-knuckle roller coasters like Avalanche, Big Dipper, and the Big One, right on the breezy seafront. There are height restrictions on the bigger rides, but there are plenty of rides and amusements for small children, so they won't feel left out. With its combination of thrill rides, water rides, amusements, and shows, there is something for everyone. At number 8 is Blackpool Zoo. Blackpool Zoo opened in 1972 and is set in 32 acres of English parkland, just a couple miles from the Blackpool Tower. The zoo is home to an exciting range of animals, from tigers and gorillas to elephants and sea lions. A visit to Blackpool Zoo can go beyond what you'd usually expect from a zoo, with a series of hands-on exciting animal experiences. The zoo also has a children's farm with goats, donkeys, alpacas, and sheep, making a great day out for all the family. Number 7 is Stanley Park. Stanley Park is 260 acres of picturesque greenery and is located a mile east of the promenade. The park is a perfect spot for a stroll, but it also has lots of other points of interest. From the beautiful marble fountain to the model village, the boating lake close by is lovely, and on its southwest shore is a neoclassical bandstand surrounded by amphitheater seating. Kids have plenty to do in Stanley Park, including ride the bumper boats, play crazy golf, and catch a miniature train. At number 6 is the North Pier. North Pier is one of Blackpool's most popular attractions, with regular shows, a Victorian sun lounge, and a number of bars and cafes. The North Pier is located on Blackpool's promenade, around a 5-minute walk from the Blackpool Information Centre. The attraction is the oldest and longest of Blackpool's 3 coastal piers, and juts out for half a kilometre. It was built in the 1860s as a promenade, but was later expanded to include theatres and bars. Number 5 is Madame Tussauds Blackpool. The Blackpool branch of the well-known Madame Tussauds has a fantastic supply of stars, rendered as surprisingly lifelike waxworks. Get up close and personal with your favorite comic book characters in the Marvel superhero display, or grab a selfie with the Queen herself in the Best of British. There are stars from music, British TV, international film, and sport, all in displays that allow you to pose with the figures. At number 4 is Blackpool Tramway. A mainstay of the promenade since 1885, the Blackpool Tramway is one of the oldest tram systems in the world, and the last of the UK's first generation of tramways. The line is 11 miles long, beginning at Fleetwood Ferry in the north and ending at the Stargate on the edge of the Ribble estuary. If you'd like to travel on one of the many elegant old trams, there are heritage services on weekends, bank holidays, and certain weekdays, as well as during the illuminations in autumn. Number 3 is the Winter Gardens. The Winter Gardens is an enormous entertainment centre that first opened in 1878 and houses the Opera House, one of the largest theatres in the UK, with a capacity of 3,000. This is just one of the multitude of auditoriums and halls at the Winter Gardens, including the Empress Ballroom. Any day of the week, any time of the year, there will be concerts, dance performances, comedy shows, musicals, exhibitions, and trade shows at this spectacular Grade 2 listed complex. At number 2 is the Big One. The Big One is a famous steel roller coaster located at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The ride opened to the public on May 28, 1994, and was at the time the tallest roller coaster in the world. Such is the size of this iconic roller coaster that its colossal frame is now as much of the fixture of Blackpool's skyline as the Blackpool Tower. The first drop, which feels like it takes an eternity to reach, is 62 meters high, and on the way down, you'll reach speeds of 74 miles per hour. This really is one of the most exciting rides in the UK, and certainly worth a visit when in Blackpool. And at number 1 is the Blackpool Tower. The Blackpool Tower was unrivaled in 1894 and still has the highest man-made observation point in the northwest of the UK. This 158-meter iron tower was inspired by the Eiffel Tower and is made from more than 2,500 tons of iron. Catch the lift to the top to gaze out at the beautiful Irish Sea and get a unique bird's-eye view of Blackpool itself. While on clear days, you can see as far as North Wales, the Lake District, and the Isle of Man. The brave amongst you can also try out the glass floor, where you can peek straight down to the streets below. So that sums up our top 10 things to do in Blackpool. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Until next video, have a great day.